All right, my loves, here is a routine for the morning, for the evening, just to connect to your breath, learn how to engage your pelvic floor, and really just learn how to breathe into it and heal. Let's begin by laying on the bed, preferably something soft where you can kind of relax and just sink into the bed. And we're just taking a few breaths here, breathing into our pelvic floor, really expanding the whole belly cavity as we breathe in and exhale out, like 360 breathing. So we're going to begin by doing a few heel slides. We're going to slide that heel away from your body, nice and slow, controlled, slide it back in. And we're adding a little pelvic tilt here, so our low back is flat against the mattress or the floor, wherever we're at. We're going to go ahead and do a few of these guys slow and controlled, really using your pelvic floor to initiate the movement and not your leg. After a couple, let's go ahead and switch sides. The same thing, keeping those hips steady, square, pelvic floor engaged. Slowly bringing that heel in. And I think the biggest challenge is just trying to slow yourself down here. But this is where the healing happens. We're going to go ahead and bring that leg slowly back towards our body. And then we're going to open the feet up a few inches. And we're going to add some knee drops in here. Keeping your hips square, you're going to drop your knees to one side slowly, falling on the edges of your feet. And then up and over to the other side. Keeping that low back flat, lower belly engaged. We're going to go ahead and open up both knees and let gravity kind of push it down as we fight the resistance. And we're lowering down. Get a nice stretch in that pelvic floor and just open everything up if you catch my drift here. Just relax. And slowly but surely, we're going to start bringing those knees right on back up to neutral, really slow. Breathing into the pelvic floor, never hold your breath. It's that mind-muscle memory. If we can breathe doing this and keep cueing ourselves, then we should be able to do that doing more intense exercises, the proper form. So again, let's hit single side, nice and slow, opening it up laterally, just the one side externally rotating. Slowly lowering it down. If you think you're going too slow, you're probably not. Go slower. And we're bringing it right back up. These exercises are so great to do at the end of the day because they actually will release certain blocks that we have, our root blocks, and that can help with bloating, with gas, digestion. So doing these at the end of the day kind of sets you up for success in the morning. So we're on the other side, slowly lowering it down, breathing into the release. If any of these exercises start to bring up emotions, completely normal, you want to roll with it. Keep going. Slowly start to raise that knee right up to the sky, right back to neutral. Let's work our way to another open of both legs externally rotating. So again, engaging that pelvic floor, lower back is flat, and we're relaxed. Slowly lower the knees down towards the bed or toward the ground. Everything opens. Feel the shakes. Let it work. And as we breathe, let's bring our feet together. Press into our feet to bring the knees right back up. And we're going to switch gears here a little bit. So take a breath. We are going to actually straighten out our legs, nice and slow. Extend them away from your body. Controlled movements here. So we're going to take one leg lifting up at the thigh, right up above knee over hip. That shin is parallel to the bed, and then slowly lower it down. So keeping that engagement, let's roll to the other side, using that low belly again to initiate these movements, not your leg. We want to train and heal that pelvic floor. Slowly lower that leg right back down. This next one will be a little more advanced, so feel free to do the same thing. But we're going to straighten the leg. Slowly, we're going to lift that leg right up above, little bend in the knee. And then we're going to bend it to bring it right back down. So as the leg is extended straight, we have more surface area that gravity is pushing down against. So a little bit more strength is needed. Let's hit that other side, straight leg up. Bend at the knee, nice and slow. And slowly extend that leg away from you, back down to the ground. All right, beautiful. So take a breath here. I want you to release that low back engagement, and we're gonna bring those knees right up to the chest, just for a little counteract stretch. Love these guys. Pull those knees in closer, and let's go for some hip circles while we hold on to the knees. We're going to press away from us and circle them around slowly and controlled. And let's hit the other direction. Away from you. It's not about the range of motion or how far away your legs go. It's just about using that pelvic floor, that deep core to initiate the movement. So let's take a nice deep breath, release it all, and slowly make our way onto hands and knees on the mattress or the floor. One exercise we tend to move too fast on are these cat-cows. So let's take a second, tuck our head and our pelvis in as we pull our belly up to the sky, and then slowly lower it back down to neutral, and then slowly arch it out, drop that belly to the mattress. We'll engage our belly, pull it right back into that low back. Now I want you to practice the bottom third, just the hips we're tucking in and releasing. And we'll do more work on this in another section. But being able to isolate the different areas of your spine for these cat-cows can give you a lot more mobility in that spine. So let's go ahead and give it one more. Pelvic tilt in. And slowly release it. I want you to tuck your toes now. We're going to go into a bear hover and release. So tuck your toes, pull the knees up, and slowly lower them down. So we're tucking, engaging, and then releasing. On this last one, we're going to drop it down into a child's pose. Walk those hands away from you, forehead to the bed. And just release the hips. Taking a few deep breaths here. Just about finished, so we will make our way right on up. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this pelvic floor connection. I plan on sending out many more. And feel free to use this whenever. Like I said, super relaxing, so I like doing it before I go to bed or in the morning just to wake everything up. I recommend pelvic floor work into all of my clients' programs and daily. I think strengthening this area of our body as a woman is just so important and unfortunately left out in postpartum care. Talk to you soon.